Sometimes when you're sleeping, you can mistake your lock for a bug. What are you saying, gals and gents? Welcome back to my YouTube channel where we live life the affordable way. My name is Moniqua. Today we have another lock video. Today's video is going to be all about how to sleep with locks at night. In today's video, I'm going to give you the best tips to sleep with locks at night. Covering your locks at night is essential to growth and protecting your locks. You have to cover your locks at night because not only does it avoid tangling, it also avoids numerous amount of lint getting in your lock. It prevents debris and it also prevents dryness. So all of that moisture and oil that you put in your locks at night in your night routine is now soaking in under a cap. So it's good to always cover your locks at night. This is why it's so good to invest in either a silk bonnet or you can invest in a do-rag if you're a guy. But covering your locks at night is very essential. My second tip for how to sleep with your locks at night has to be, you have to clean your sheets. Okay, you have to clean your sheet. Always make sure you have clean sheet on your bed because this not only prevents dust and lint, but it also prevents debris. Our locks are already a lot to deal with overall, so you want to always have clean sheets, clean pillows, just to protect your hair even more before you go to bed. My third tip for sleeping with locks at night has to definitely be tie your locks up. Now, when you're in the starter lock phase, this doesn't necessarily matter unless your hairstyle, but I know the longer you get, you have to tie your locks up because caps eventually comes off. To tie my locks up, I normally put my hair in a low bun or I put my hair in a headband, but I don't necessarily practice leaving my locks out just because I don't want, breakage later down the line. Tying your locks up is a good way to sleep, and not only that, the longer your locks get, the harder it is. Like, you have to find a way to position your locks that is comfortable. As for me, once I put my hair in a high bun, I throw my bonnet over that, I am good. But I know for other people, they have to put their hair in low buns, to sleep at night because we have locks. It's not very soft, At times it can be irritating, and not only that, sometimes when you're sleeping, you can mistake your lock for a bug. You can mistake your lock for a centipede, a snake. Like, it might sound hilarious, but trust me, it does happen. Like, sometimes you're laying down, you might hit yourself and just comes to find out that's your lock. But it happens when you have locks, and when you get longer, you will definitely experience this sometime in your journey. So tie your hair up night just to avoid any one of those things I just mentioned. And when you're tying your hair up, this is not something that you do tight. This is something that you restrain very loosely. Like with locks, like I always tell people, it's already a style. Being that it's already a style, you just want to tie it up very loosely, not so that it wouldn't be restricted. And not only does this prevent root damage, this can also side damage by rubbing, and also friction causes breakage and dryness. This is why we heavily are against styles and giving your hair. Another tip for sleeping with locks at night has to be satin pillows, satin cases. If you're somebody who definitely struggles when it comes to tying your locks at night and just forgetting, like very forgetful. I know when I first started my journey, I had satin silk sheets, so I often used to sleep on those, and that won't cause like no damage to my locks because that's basically almost the same thing as wearing a cap. So, and with the silk sheets and silk pillows, you will have no lint, you will have no frizz. Like, it's just a dream to sleep on. Now I know it can be slippery, and if you're somebody who like that rough feel, then cover your locks at night. Although sleeping with locks can be a bit challenging, and we all forget at times, it's good to find a way that works. Good to find a way that works for you and what you're most comfortable with, because only you will be able to stick to that exact routine. So I hope you guys enjoyed this little tip video on how to sleep with locks at night. And also, can you let me know down below how you sleep with your locks at night?